What's good, everybody? Welcome to a cool podcast where we creatively optimize our longevity. I am your host, Harry, along with.
Your other host, Juan Samir.
What's good, everybody? We got another installment for y'all. We promised you guys that we was going to get you more episodes and keep it more current for 2023. So let's go ahead and kick the show off. What's good, Juan?
What's going on, man? What's up with you?
Hey, man, just enjoying this Saturday, man. We got a very eventful week coming, so
hmm
I'm excited, man.
No, that's what's up. No, I hear you. I'm right there with you. What you want to get into first?
Hey, man, just bring it, man. I'm going along with the flow.
Okay, so we got some like hometown news. In the city of Camden, the Wagners are set to make history. Milt Wagner, Dewan Wagner, and DJ Wagner are the first grandfather, father, and son trio to be selected to the McDonald's All American Games. So just wanted to speak about that a little bit, and just the legacy that they got going on, man. I think that is really beautiful, especially anytime you get to highlight anything positive, going on within the city of Camden or just from the city of Camden. I think it's just beautiful in its own right, and I just feel like just much respect to them, and the family, for them just continuing that legacy of just basketball. Because obviously, the DJ, he didn't have to play basketball. I mean, he could have did something else, but for them to just continue that legacy of just trying to, carry that legacy of the basketball history in Camden, I think that it's pretty special.
For sure, man. And I feel like, you know, this is crazy, man. They never had this before where they had three generations of McDonald's All Americans. But just to continue on the legacy that Milk started, when he went to Camden High, he had a lot of shoes himself to fill. They had Ron Itchy Smith. They had so many different greats that went to Camden High. He had that 1986 basketball team that came after Milt, but Milt really put the threshold high as far as Camden High basketball is concerned when he won a national championship with Louisville, and then he went ahead with the Lakers and won NBA title with Showtime Lakers. So this family is incredible, man. It's a great story. Dewan, everybody considers him as the New Jersey GOAT, as far as high school basketball is concerned. He's one of the greatest guards to ever lace him up in New Jersey. And for his son to be handed the torch and doing what he's doing, it's amazing, man. It's nothing short of amazing. And it's amazing to not only see what it does for the game of basketball, but just for the city. It's just so much energy that's lifted within the city to see a family, have continued success at all levels, high school, the collegiate level, and the NBA level. And it's just amazing, man. I'm really happy for this family. I hope they continue to have blessings come their way. And everybody that has played for Camden High, it just gives them inspiration that they could take it to the ultimate level. And if not, if they don't take it to the ultimate level, it's just the family that comes within the game, man. So many good lessons that come from the game of basketball, and this family exudes and exemplifies that ultimate success. So shout out to the Wagner family. It's going to be incredible. DJ gets to play in that third generation installed game in Houston, Texas, I believe, on March 28th for the All American game. And it's amazing because not only is he going and is he an All American, but his teammate Aaron Bradshaw will be in that game also. So Camden High has two players that are going to be represented in that game. And I don't know if that's ever happened in South Jersey history where you had two All Americans on the same basketball team. They both will be attending Kentucky University with John Calipari. And there's a greater caveat because DeJuan played for John Calipari with Memphis. So it's
Right.
just so many different layers of this incredible family story, man. And I know it's got the whole city kind of riled up and revved up. And it's bragging rights. Actually, Camden just beat Imhotep today. I believe the score was 60-57. And so now Camden even has the bragging rights over Philly, which is even more amazing because if you break down the layers, DeJuan Wagner, um, he had his games against the storied Philly teams back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think it was Eddie Griffin um, that he played back in the day,
For the
and
Lakers,
that
he played for the Lakers.
no,
Eddie
this
Griffin.
guy he played for a Philly team. I think it was Roman Catholic, and I remember back in the day, man, when Wani played, that was such a incredible storyline. It was the number one senior in high school against the number one junior in high school, and the Juan was representing Camden. So I think DJ got his lick back because he went against uh, what they say is number one right now, but I consider DJ as the number one. But they neck and neck. His future teammate Justin Edwards plays for Imhotep, and I think DJ and Aaron now they got bragging rights going into Kentucky next year because this game was a classic. Look out for that too, y'all. That's going to be all over YouTube. It's one of the games of the year. Camden High against Imhotep over in Philly. So it's just fun, man. It's just fun being able to have watched, you know, Dewan and DJ, do their thing. I didn't get to see Milk because I'm not of that age, but
Mhm.
just to watch this family and what they have done, it's nothing short of incredible, man.
Right, and I think that the lineage that they have and just the longevity that they possess within the family, I think is really incredible. Just for them to just keep it going. So, much success, man, to the Wagners, man. Keep representing, and much success to DJ, man. To just keep going, and hope he has much success. And when he goes to Kentucky, because that's where he's going to,
Yep.
Kentucky, right? And then
Oh yeah,
obviously, he definitely going to be on his way to the league. So much success to him and to the Wagner family, man. And it's just the story is just beautiful. Hopefully, it continues to get talked about, on or highlighted on a national level. Because anytime, like I said, anytime anything positive with taking place within the city of Camden, man, it's just a good look.
for sure.
Um, but we're going to get into the next topic. LeBron James, after 20 years, is getting ready to break the NBA's all-time scoring record. I think he's like I believe this he's got like 158 points left, and this record was held by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for like I believe like 39 years, almost 40 years. I think that it's incredible, man, just to see the body of work and the longevity and the greatness that he's been able to put on display for the past 20 years. And just really doing it his way, because it's like when you think about LeBron, you don't really think about him as a scorer, but I think that because he's just been so efficient, and his style of play is just and his him being able to stay healthy, and just his consistent greatness throughout the years is just really incredible. Did you ever see him achieving this record?
You know what? I knew he would achieve this record because, like you said, he is consistent and he's a pass first type player, but he's so efficient at what he does, man. He's always looking for a good basket, opposed to just putting up anything. This guy, if you look at his career over the years, he's always shot the ball very efficiently from not only close range, but the 3-point line too. He's always shot his free throws pretty well. So this
Hmm.
guy's always put himself in the air of greatness, and it's been consistent. Consistency is the key to anything in life, and I feel like when Kareem achieved the record, he didn't shoot that many threes
Right.
opposed to LeBron, but LeBron has put his body and put his weight on everybody just like Kareem did. You know, this guy is a full uh, body size locomotive coming down the lane and driving with full thrust. You know, I mean, this dude is amazing, man. This guy can do it all. You know, it's nothing that his game lacks. So it doesn't really surprise me, man.
And it's crazy because just hearing about the comparisons between him and Kareem, it was, people were saying like Kareem just really had the one unstoppable move, which was the sky hook.
Hmm.
Um, so it's kind of like it's I think it also just made me look at how great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was. Obviously, I didn't
Exactly.
watch him that much. 'Cause, I'm came in. I started watching basketball in the '90s, so that was before my time. But like he's Kareem is definitely in consideration of one of the one of the greatest, if not the greatest, basketball player who ever played. I think he's the only player that has 6 NBA MVPs. Along with what I think I'm not sure if it's 5 or 6 championships, but his career is definitely right up there. With LeBron in terms of just the greatness, the accolades, and the achievements that they've been able to accomplish. So it's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's nothing short of amazing. Again, man, it's like this dude. Does he ever get old? Does he ever like have a down year? I mean, I haven't seen LeBron play a down year to this point. And to be 38 years old and still doing what he's doing on a very high level,
Mm-hmm.
you know, no one could say that they were played at the age of 38 and was playing right there with the best of the best in the NBA. Man, this dude right here, man, he's definitely pushing on that door and knocking on that door. They're always going to have to mention him when it comes down to the greatest players that ever played the game. And consistency is a model of his excellence. Uh, he also has a son that's in high school right now, Ronnie James, who just made the All American team. And I know that LeBron wants to kick around so they could play with his son. So that'll be interesting to see in the next 2 years if they get to do the King Griffey Jr., King Griffey Sr. type deal
Yeah,
where he
yeah.
gets to play with his son. I'm waiting to see that, man. God
No,
willing, I'm here to see that. I definitely want to be able to see that because that's going to be history in the making.
no, man, that would be beautiful. That would be amazing. And I think it's just you've been around for so long. I might as well just you might as well just he might as well do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, I really don't see why, because he's still playing at a he's still playing at an amazing level. Like, for 20 years to still be as good as he is, man, is really it's like he's not really one of my favorite players, but you can't deny how great this guy is. You know what I'm saying? Just it's just crazy, man. Some of the stuff that the athleticism that he's able to put on display. Um, and since what even when he was in high school in 2001, 2002, man, he just you knew that he was going to be special. But for him to be able to achieve this record, man, I mean, like, what can you really say about this guy? Like, what negative can you say about this guy? You know what I mean? And then what he's been able to do off the court. Like, always just speaking on topics that a lot of people don't really like to speak on. I think he's definitely earned like my respect in that regard. And especially with with just his business acumen. Nah, man, dude is legit. One of the greatest on and off the court, man, and he deserves a lot of respect.
most definitely. never heard a bad clipping or a bad article about LeBron. He's consistently held his name and his last name in high regard, and I think that there'll be pundits all the time about who's this and who's that. But if you consistently keep your name in a good light and you do good things in life, I think that karma and that energy, it'll come back to you in so many beautiful ways. And LeBron has done that.
Yeah, for sure, man. No, it's gonna be amazing. I think that he should, get all the praise and everything that he deserves, man. When he does break the record, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Um, so our next segment is talking about the game, the big one, Philadelphia Eagles, man, and the San Francisco 49ers, the NFC Championship game. What do you think? What do you think is going to happen, man?
Man, if I told you right now that I didn't have butterflies, man, that'd be an understatement. It's like one of those games where you're very excited for. I have all the confidence in the world that the Eagles could get the job done.
Yeah,
They have to stick to the plan. They have to stick to what they know and what they've been good with all year, and that's consistency. Uh, I guess that's been the topic of today's conversation is consistency because everybody has to play their role. The offense has to be the high-powered machine that they've been all year long, and the defense has to keep them in the game. The defense has to continue to keep pressure, and Jalen Hurts has to continue to do what he's done all year, and that's just play a high clip of football with loaded any mistakes. I feel like this guy right here is. I'm telling you, man. When they talk about Philly sports, he is the definition. And he is one of them ones, just like AI and all of them other guys that ever, laced them up in Philly sports. He is going to be one of those guys that people talk about for a long time. And I feel like he's got a chip on his shoulder. He's had a chip on his shoulder for since he started playing football about what they said he couldn't do. And now he's out there to show you that in big game situations, I'm going to lead my team to where I need to lead my team to.
This episode is brought to you by Restream. Restream is a cloud multi-streaming service, headquarters in Austin, Texas, United States. It allows users to simultaneously stream video content to multiple platforms and social networks, including Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, and LinkedIn. Nah, man. Nah, that's a fact, man. I think it's gonna be a good game. I'm gonna pick the Eagles to win 21-17. I think it's gonna be a close game because I do feel like the San Francisco 49ers are a great team, but I feel like the Eagles, they just got everything going. They got the home field advantage. I feel like they're in a rhythm. I feel like they're just really balanced, man. And we want to get back. The city, it's different, man. I really don't think that there's any city like the city of brotherly love, man. Especially when it just comes to sports and just being like just ruthless and just really loving the sports from basketball to football, baseball. Philly is just a diehard city when in that regard. So, I think that they have to. I think that they gotta pull away with this one.
Oh yeah, because if they don't, they're gonna hear it.
The hell,
They're gonna hear it like no tomorrow.
yeah, man.
Yeah, we know that Philly is one of the toughest, if not the toughest, sports town in America. So
I
if
think
they
it's the
don't
toughest.
come through,
It's the
I
toughest.
believe so. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I don't know any other city that is as passionate about sports like Philadelphia. It's crazy. I mean, it's beautiful, but it's kind of crazy in the same light. But yeah, man, I believe that they can do it. You
yeah.
know,
My
obviously, I mean to cut you off, but obviously, I feel like the Eagles have a better chance than the 76ers. So, we gotta get behind the Eagles, man, and give them all the support that they need. So, they can get this W.
For sure. I think the Eagles, the Eagles have been one of the ones for what the last 23 years. They've always put themselves in position to either, go to the playoffs, make the NFC championship, and we all know that they've been to a few Super Bowls with winning one. So they need some more hardware to have a little bit more bragging rights with the other cities. I feel like it's the perfect time.
How
And
how long was the last time the last time they won it? Was that 2017
yep, that was the 2017 2018 season. So
or
it's been
2018?
5 years. It's been 5 years. Yep.
Do they still have a lot of players from do they have any players left from that championship?
Last time I
Team?
counted, yeah, the last time I counted, it was 6 players left from the 2017 team. So 6 players left, and most of the players that played a big and key role, they are still there. I think Brandon Graham's still around. You got Fletcher Cox still around. So two main players of the defense is still there. You don't really have any major offensive players there, but you have Jason Kelsey, who's the starting center, and then you have Lane Johnson, who is the right tackle. So those those 4 players are really stewards of the team. They're the main captains of the team, and they're still around. So it'd be really good to see them win a second title if they can get there.
Nah, man, they gonna get it, man. You got to speak it into existence. But yeah, I'm
Big facts.
confident that they gonna get it. But what do you think about like on the other side with the AFC? Like, who do you think is gonna come out? The Chiefs or was it Cincinnati? Right, the Bengals.
You know what, man? It'd be really interesting. I actually think that I'm going to pull for the Chiefs. I
Okay,
didn't think I was going to pull for the Chiefs because I think the Chiefs are very dangerous. A guy like Patrick Mahomes could really cut you apart. He likes to dissect defenses and really make the best out of nothing. So that matchup will be a good matchup, but the matchup against the Bengals would be a good matchup too because they're pretty all around good team themselves. Me personally, I'm going to pick the Chiefs. I think a lot of people are going to go for the Bengals right now because I think Joe Burrow has a 3-0 record against Patrick Mahomes. And Patrick Mahomes, for his years that he's been in the league, I don't think that he's had a losing record against any quarterback. So the fact that Burrow has a 3-0 lead on him, I don't think he's going to take that too kindly. I think that the Chiefs pull it out.
okay, nah, that's gonna be a good game, man. If we're talking about the Eagles versus the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, that's gonna be that's like a blockbuster game right there.
Yeah, and it's got brothers on each team. So I think the Chiefs have Travis Kelsey, and we have Jason Kelsey. So
Right.
that'd be a cool narrative itself.
Um, um, damn man, did you see what's going on?
Oh, hold on real quick. Let me add in my score prediction for the Eagles and
Okay,
the 49ers. I'm gonna go 27-20 Eagles for that.
okay, yeah, 20. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a good prediction. Um, did you see what's going on about the with the situation in Memphis? That's kind of getting like national news. With I guess the killing of Tyree Nicholas in Memphis. They said he was killed or by 5 former police officers, where he was
Yeah,
kidnapped.
yeah. I didn't really see all the details involved, but from what I know, it was really egregious on what they did to him. I believe he got sprayed with mace. He got beat down really bad, man. So I mean, it just sucks, man. I really feel like sometimes the narrative is to push this bad thing that goes on in America, man, with the police unrest, man. The police brutality has to stop, man. This is just something that we always see, man, and it has to stop, man. It's nasty. We shouldn't have anything like that, and there should be a better protocol from how you handle individuals, man. Even if they did do a crime or even if they did do something that they weren't supposed to do, we need to police better as far as how we handle these situations. Egregious is an understatement, man. When you beat somebody up and brutally do what they did, man, that's just disgusting. You know, anything that happens to those guys, as far as what's going to happen in the future to them, man. You know, God's gonna give them back what they gave to that man and his family, man. So I hate to beat a dead horse on the head, but when is this going to stop, man?
No, I mean, I think it's crazy. It's even crazier that they're saying that the cops that did it were black. I mean, African American. So that kind of just makes it even like a worse, black on black crime. With the police,
Mm-hmm.
like, so it's just, it's tough, man. I just feel like we just got to do better. We got to, God bless his family, man.
Exactly.
Pray for them to get through this situation. It's just sad. You
It
know,
is sad.
yeah, we got to do better, man. I feel like we just really got to do better. We gotta speak when we speak on each other. It should just be positive, man. Stuff like this is like you really just get tired of it after a while. It's like the same thing, just a different person. The same situation, the same things that are happening, the same things going on, just a different black man. And it's yeah, man. You just gotta stop. But blessings to his family. Just to see them through this time that they can just be strong and be able to get through this process. Um, this unfortunate situation. So it's tough.
Yeah, it's a tough one, man.
But did you want to chat on anything else?
No, I really want to talk to the people. I really want to tell everybody to continue to have productivity in your life, continue to have creativity in your life, and don't forget your principles.
Mm.
Stay grounded within your principles, and they say love your neighbor. I know it's hard sometimes to love your neighbor, but try to be a good spirit.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Right.
when you're a good spirit, usually good things happen to you. So
It's crazy.
that's what I want to tell to the people.
It's crazy. I feel like it's different depending on where you at. Like I remember when I was visiting the South. I think when I went to was it Cincinnati or was it no, Alabama. Alabama just peeped that southern hospitality was just really different, versus being out here like on the East Coast, New Jersey, Philly, New York area. Being out there in Alabama, people were just really nice. That the hospitality, with neighbors, and I don't know, it just felt very down to earth, very felt home, even though I was away from home. But we want to just to say thank you for tuning in to this episode. Stay tuned for more episodes coming. Make sure you follow and like and subscribe us at Lion Family Media Group on YouTube. Like us on Instagram at Lion Family Media Group. And just continue to support this channel. And we'll see you on the next episode. Peace.